Thanks very much. So, it's been a long time since I've done comedy. I think I've done 3 gigs in the last 8 years. So, and I'm not a type of comedian that has jokes. Might seem quite unusual to you. I'm just somebody who comes up and speaks in hopes that at some point something will be funny that comes out of my mouth. So, I hate getting the picture taken. So there was a couple of jokes or a couple of things that people spoke about earlier on that I'll bring up, and then I'll just see where it goes from there. If you struggle to understand me, just let me know, and I'll anglicise my accent for the foreigners in the room. And how many foreigners do we have? Most of you. We're not being colonised. No. So yeah, our friend, sorry, what was your name? The man in the dapper suit?
Me?
Yes.
Ibrahim.
What?
Ibrahim.
Oh, Ibrahim, as in the patriarch of the Judaic religion. Fair enough. I'm the Jew they've been looking for, so didn't expect to find them in Aberdeen, but here I am. So, yeah, you mentioned that you love chicken.
Yes, I do.
I love a lot of things. Love people. I don't fucking eat them. Generally, don't love things. Don't eat things that I love. You know, things that I love, I never fiddle to. Like Danielle, who doesn't like buses. Well, I've had a lot of bad experiences on buses. If I over-explain it, I'll ruin the joke. So I'll go back a step. As a child, I used to be able to take 2 buses to school. One was the number 22, one was the 23. But the 22 entailed an extra, I don't know, maybe 600-metre walk. So obviously as a child you want to get the appropriate bus. So I've just missed a bus. A bus comes, it's the 22, the one that takes a longer walk, and I says to the bus driver, how long's the next bus going to be? And he went, oh, about 28 feet. Closed the doors and drove off. So that was my first traumatic experience as a child. Well, maybe the first one. The only one I can speak about here without making you cry. So anyway, so that was the only material I thought of in relation to all your other material. We mentioned that God's an imaginary friend. In my life, he's nay. I have a direct personal relationship with the man upstairs. He's not here right now. He's abandoned me a little bit. Probably too much masturbation. I don't think he's against masturbation, technically. I think it's what happens in your mind when you masturbate. Because I'll tell you, if I did the things in real life that I do in my mind when I masturbate, I would be in jail. And I know you are all thinking exactly the same thing. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so you're holding your head. Is that a shameful stance? Do you feel shameful? You're not feel shameful. Did you say you're not from Aberdeen?
I'm not.
Where are you from?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. I like. Oh. Yeah, like. Did you notice how he's squeaking it? Edinburgh. Like, fucking Edinburgh. Edinburgh. So that's it. I need to burp, but I'm not going to do that because that wouldn't be funny. So, I don't know, Element, what's this? Is this a designer t-shirt?
Surfer t-shirt.
A what?
Surfer skater
A
t-shirt.
surfer skater t-shirt. And you didn't look like a surfer skater. That's something you did in your youth, your heyday.
Yeah.
You still do it now?
No.
But I used to do judo. But I don't wear my judo suit. These are boots. You know what I mean? Well, at least one person laughed at me. Or silent, carrying on. So, yeah, so you're a little bit uptight. There's a few of you like sitting like this, like make me laugh, you bitch. So I'm trying my best. So, young lady, is this, do we forget our bra? Is that? Yes. You're wearing it, that's fine, that's sweet. I'm wearing a bra, but I don't need to. I haven't had children, so my breasts are still in the exact same place as they were when I was 16. Danielle got her tit suits, it's fair play. So yeah, so I'm in a bit of a bad mood actually. I can't, well if I tell you I'm in a bad mood you will cry, so I don't know, I'll maybe move on a little bit, and then if the next thing I say isn't funny, I'm just going to get off the stage. Is that okay with you guys? Okay, maybe I should tell you an old joke from my youth, because like I say, if I go into my own head, we're going to dark places right now. Because because like I'm in the mood to kill people, generally. Do you ever get to that point where you're just like, you're watching the telly, you're watching the news, and you're just like, I'm taking over this place and I'm killing everybody. And I'm starting the whole human race again. But like I'm menopausal almost, so I was like, it would just be me, myself. I would probably steal a couple, I would teach myself how to drive a helicopter. That would be the plan. If I was like the last person on the planet, I would just go up to Bond helicopters up at Dice, baby crack up my simulations. I wanted to be a helicopter pilot as a child or as a teenager, and then I had the choice between that and marijuana. And it was like, okay, the marijuana kind of won. So now I'm like, well, I'm not a stoner. Well, I am a stoner, but I'm like trying not to be a stoner because I feel that being stoned distances yourself from the divine creator of the universe. I don't really like stoners. Because it makes you masturbate and then you go places. I'm glad none of my family members are here, to be honest. So I haven't masturbated in about 5 days, so about the same time since I had a last joint. So if anybody's got any marijuana, I'm getting a bit needy and so no, nobody's got a smoke for me. Nobody.
I could.
You could. You can go get me some.
I could,
No, I'm okay. I've got no money.
I'll pay for it.
You'll pay for it. Okay. What would you like in exchange?
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy. Okay. Well, no, I can't. I can bring you to ecstasy in exchange for a job. Well, on an applause, that's a good time to leave the stage. So it can't get better over there. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Wendy Ivers. Thank you for your...